Hey Glam Squad, it's Glamour Girl, and you already know what time it is. It's time for another episode of Gossip, girl. Okay, so this episode is going to be hard for me because I have to read Cardi. And, I've been having an internal struggle with Cardi. I want to stand for her because I've been fucking with her since before Love and Hip Hop, when she was just hosting shit and talking shit on Instagram. And then I fell in love with her even more when she got on fucking Love and Hip Hop and was beating bitches' asses left and right and reading Peter Guns and shit like that. And then now that her music done blown up and she's performing all over the place and she's getting all these Grammy nominations and shit like that and all this recognition, you love her even more. She's so relatable. It feels like, it feels like a kinship. We done gone from the bottom, now we're here, And you want to see her win because you feel like you've been along the ride with her. But it's like she is just being like, fuck y'all, I don't know who the fuck you guys are anymore. It's like she's doing everything to destroy that kinship, So the first thing that made me side-eye the fuck out of Cardi was when she called some black girl a cockroach because the black girl said something bad about her. And that's one bitch. So then this guy tried to be like, you can't call black people cockroaches. There's negative connotations with that in their culture. And she's like, I call everybody a cockroach. I call myself a cockroach. And then called him some Middle Eastern racial slur. And I was just like, bitch, that's strike 2. What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways. And then strike 3 came, if I'm not mistaken, when she used the derogatory term for transsexuals. And one of her fans tried to be like, you can't call people that. And she cussed them out. And the fan was like, but I got Bonac 3 times. And the fan seemed really fucking sad. And it's just like, you attack all your fucking fans. For what? And I get that some people are like, she doesn't know how to deal with fame. There are PR people all over the place. There are social media managers all over the place. At this point, it's like you just don't care. So I don't care anymore either. So it's like, it's really hard for me to be happy for you. But the main gist of this video is Cardi and Offset. We'll talk about him cheating on her, at a rate that makes no sense later on. But this one is about her defending his line in his new song, the line that says he cannot vibe with queers. So the thing that irritates the fuck out of me about that is this Negro didn't sit there and video recorded himself cheating on you 2 different times and embarrassed your ass on the World Wide Web. Girl, just let him drown in that shit. Why are you sitting up here defending him? And then secondly, she came up with all these dumbass excuses like, oh, you guys just want to go off on people, learn how to educate, and this is that, and the third. And you know exactly what you sound like. You sound like a fucking white person when they say something racist. Oh, you guys need to educate and not yell and not be mad. Black people, have been educating white people forever. So those conversations have been had. That information is out there. And there are some people that are willing to hold white people's hands and walk them through the journey, but they just don't want to fucking listen, So they're just inept to all the shit, and then they want to get mad when we go off. Because there's no more explaining. There's no more being nice. I'm just going to fucking yell because I'm tired of being nice. And that's the same thing with the LGBT community. They're tired of being nice. They try to hold your hand. They try to walk you through it. And this is that, and the third. And you guys don't want to hear that bullshit. So yeah, you know what? You said you can't vibe with queers? Well, bitch, I'm not vibing with you. I'm taking my money back from you. So there's that. That didn't make no damn sense with her trying to defend Offset. And then secondly, she was like, I know he's not homophobic because, I have all these gay friends and shit like that, and my sister's gay. And I know how hard it is for them, but he doesn't treat them any differently than anybody else. And I'm just like, but if your sister's gay, how do you not know that queer is involved with the LGBT community? How do you not know? And then if you have all these gay friends, how do you not know that they're adjacent? And then she's like, if you look it up in the dictionary, it means weird. Oh my God. So yeah, if we go to that same dictionary, you'll also see that it means a queer person. As in, could also be described as a gay person. Somebody within the LGBT community. It's LGBTQ. Lesbian, bisexual, LGBT, lesbian, Sorry, lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, and then queer. Like, it is right there, you know? And then for her to be like, well, if you Google it, if you Google it and literally spend more than 2 seconds and scroll down, it also says a colloquialism. So basically slang for people that are gay or in the LGBTQ community. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You guys you're using nonsense to explain something that's just clear. And for you to sit there and be like, well, he didn't know that it was something that was derogatory. Dude, you live in Atlanta. You grew up in Atlanta. How the fuck do you not know that queer is attached to this community? That makes no sense. And then on top of that, this isn't the first homophobic shit that they done. I remember sometime last year, it came out that because remember when they performed at SNL with Katy Perry, it came out that there were 2 drag queens that were supposed to perform that Katy Perry had booked or whatever, and that Migos was like, I'm not going to perform. Somebody, not all of them, but somebody within Migos was like, I'm not gonna fuck with the drag queens. So the drag queens could not perform on SNL with Katy Perry. So then there was another one before that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was some more shit where they did something homophobic. It's like 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strikes, you're out. Like, at this point, they're just homophobic in my eyes. Point blank, period. And what a lot of people don't understand are that, and the thing that kind of frustrates me is like, on Twitter, everybody was like, oh, they're so fucking sensitive, and everybody's so sensitive. You guys always want to cancel somebody. Yeah, because if I go to work and make money, I get to choose how the fuck I want to spend it. So if I don't want to spend it on this homophobic person, then I choose to not spend it on that. If you guys want to continue to spend it on this bullshit with literally they have like the same 10 words in the song, go for it. But I'm pretty sure everybody in the LGBTQ community is going to keep their coins. They're not going to buy no fucking merch. They're not going to buy no singles. They're not going to go to your fucking tour, your club appearance. They're not going to do none of that shit. And what you guys don't realize is that you guys have a large, following from that community. So when you start seeing things dry up a little bit, don't come back crying to them, and don't give them bullshit ass excuses, because that's even more insulting. And then for your fucking fiance to come and give an even more raggedy ass excuses, even more insulting. Cardi, shut the fuck up. Let him drown. He didn't come out and say shit when them videos came out of him cheating on you, now did he? Bitch, stop. Anyways, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And comment down below. Let me know. Do you guys think that Cardi was being a ride or die for her man? Or do you think that she needs to log the fuck off? So, follow me on Instagram at Gorgeous Glamour. And then follow me on Twitter at Glamour Girl. Glamour is, you guys should already know it, but for the newbies, it is GLAMHER. Bye, Glam Squad.